Hi, Katie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for bringing in a copy of your resume today for the position of store manager here at Sam's Club. So this is the first round of interviews. Why don't we go ahead and begin? And you can start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, currently I work at S&S Market, and I've worked there for about 3 years, so I know the basis of how to order products, how to do inventory and things like that. I really enjoy the grocery atmosphere and the retail stores so I thought that Sam's Club would be a perfect fit for me.
What is it that you enjoy about that work environment?
I really like the people that come in and out. This almost sounds crazy, but I enjoy when the regulars come in and get their stuff. And there's something oddly satisfying to me about filling the shelves and stocking the merchandise and stuff.
Okay. So for the position of store manager, obviously we have a wide variety of requirements. What do you feel your strengths are?
I feel like I have good leadership skills as a 3-sport athlete in high school and like a team captain and stuff. It really showed me the teamwork. And some of my other jobs, like I currently work at Dairy Queen also, and it's really team centered and focused around team, and I like to be good with my coworkers. Like, I'll do for you what you do for me, and the reciprocation factor of that.
Okay. What would you say are your weaknesses?
I would say that one of my weaknesses would be almost situations that deal with wow, this is a tough question. I would say like one of my weaknesses definitely is sometimes just having like confidence in some of the things that I do. I just like to have like someone to really tell me like, okay, this is the right thing you're doing, and I just need some sort of like thing telling me like, okay, like you're making the right choice, this is the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How have you worked on that over the years, your confidence level?
Over the years, like I've kind of just told myself like, okay, you know what you're doing, like ordering for the store and stuff. At first when I would start doing it, I get really nervous, like, oh, how many of these do I need to order? Is this enough? Especially like the milk order and stuff, because it could go bad. So I would just tell myself like, okay, you know what you're doing, it's okay. And then I just ask my coworkers for their opinions to see if they're okay, just for some, like reinforcement on that.
Okay. Could you give us an example of what your greatest failure is and what you did to learn from it?
Yeah, let me think for a second. I'm sorry. I would say that this really doesn't even relate to Sam's Club or anything, but I would say that one of my biggest failures was I had this one class and we had a huge exam, and I should have studied for it more, and I didn't do well in the exam at all. Like, I completely bombed this exam, and I really thought that like I was gonna fail the class, but then the next exam I studied and I did everything differently, and I ended up doing really good on the exam and finished the class finally with a B.
Okay. So obviously, Katie, you know that we have many applicants for this position. Why should we hire you?
I would just say that my work, like I have a very strong work ethic. Like I won't leave until the jobs are done, and I understand that especially in a grocery store, any grocery store, in a grocery store that large, that there are things that need to be done, and there's deadlines and everything, and I won't leave until it's done, and I will make sure that things are done to the best of my ability and my capabilities.
Okay. What is it that you know about this industry of, we'll say store management or big retail, big box retails?
Well, my store, honestly, that I work at is a smaller store, so this would be a small change for me, but a lot of people in my family, like my uncle owns a grocery store, and I've worked with him a little bit in there. My cousins own them, and like my dad and my brother are in the pop businesses. So it's kind of like my whole family's just really centered around like grocery stores and all that stuff. So that's why I'm personally so interested in it. But there's definitely more that I would need to learn,
Mhm.
and I'm willing to do so.
Okay. What is it that you know about our company?
Well, actually, my friend's dad is like a district manager for Sam's Club, so I've just talked to him about it and stuff, and I know that like it and Walmart are pretty linked and stuff, and I've heard that you guys are some of the best people to work for when it comes to your employees, and that's the type of atmosphere that I would love to be in.
Okay. Katie, what kind of questions do you have for us?
So what are the day-to-day responsibilities for this position?